Hello and welcome to my garden. This is my Big Jim pepper plant or something like that. Mr. Jim, I think it's Big Jim. Let's see, he's got a bunch of little peppers on him. Just now sprouting. All through here. There's some more. I think that's going to be a really good harvest. That's habanero. He was topped. Now he's bushing out pretty good. He's starting to try and put off a few little pods here. If I can get to him. That's it. But if it's pepper, I'll probably pluck it. Like this guy, Serrano. He's got a few little peppers on him. I don't know if I'll pluck them or not. I might take them off to get them a little bigger. Marjoram. That's a type of basil. I think it's a Thai basil. It's a spicy glow basil being covered by a San Marzano tomato plant that I grew from seed. That dude is getting big quick. Anyway, here's the basil. If I can get him uncovered, I might trim him back just to give him a little more circulation. This guy here, he's another San Marzano tomato plant that I did from seed. They keep trying to go sideways, so I'm trying to keep them from moving too much. There we go. Boom. Okay. Little papaya seed in there. This is a, what is this? Black Krim tomato. It's still pretty small. It's getting there. It's only about 2 feet high. But getting there. Looks really healthy. Right next to that huge San Marzano. There's a smaller San Marzano. He didn't really take off as good, but he's getting there. He's nice and straight. It's a cayenne pepper. He was topped as well. Probably, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. It's another San Marzano. Marigold. It's an indigo rose. It's coming along. Got some nice little flowers on him. See back there we got a, I don't know what kind of flower that is. It's some type of daisy or something. Sunflower or something. Itty bitty peas. They'll probably die with the heat, but it's alright. Because the bean plants will last. Quite a few carrots. Seedlings in there. I'd say black bean, I believe. It's about a foot and a quarter tall, something like that. Let's see, these guys over here, I believe they're pintos. I'm quite sure. But you know, he's really starting to run out on me. And this guy here is going wild. Look how tall he is. This is crazy. So that's a good 3 feet at least once you extend them out. I think that's either a pinto or a kidney bean. Same thing over there. Some more little carrot sprouts. I don't know if they'll make it with the heat, but we'll see. It's been pretty cool so far this year, so maybe I'll get lucky. I believe these two are jalapenos, this guy and this guy, and they're doing really well. It's another cinnamon basil, I think. Yeah, something like that. One's Thai, one's cinnamon. The aroma isn't quite doing as well as I'd like. It's okay. And this is Italian oregano, a couple pepper plants that I just topped. Hopefully they spring back from that pretty good. Basil. And then this is the monster tomato. This guy is a yellow pear tomato. I think it's indeterminate. This guy's getting huge. He's like 3.5 foot tall. And he's got all these little tomatoes on it. Check it out. Boom. So there. Some over here. This guy's going nuts. Some up in here. I mean, he's got like 20 of them. Maybe more. I don't even know anymore. It was 14 last I checked, and he's got a few more of these things that put out about 5 per. Damn, there's another one right there. There's only 2 on that one so far. But yeah, he's huge. He's getting taller than my cage. And then my marigolds, they actually, most of them took. I mean, look at how beautiful this one's doing. I mean, nice bright flowers. And I had one from seed. I grew this marigold from seed right here. And he is just about to start putting out flowers. Look at how much bigger he is than the other ones. So we'll see how he does. But he's got a little pod right there. And there's another one there, back. But yeah, he's doing really well. Oh, let me pinch off this sucker here. There you go. See that? That sucker. Boom. No more. Okay. Oh, here's another San Marzano I got. I grew this one from seed as well. I didn't have as much luck with my peppers from seed. They're kind of in rehab right now. They had some deformed leaves, didn't quite take. Anyway, onions in a pot. I put them in a pot because I didn't really want to put them in the ground. There's a little radish. I don't know why I never transplanted it, but it's getting pretty big. This guy here is going nuts. That's another one of those indigo roses, and if you can see, he's got tomatoes on him here, and then right there, and then right here. So he's got a good 12 on him or so. And I did a little basket. I put him in with arugula, which is a type of lettuce, and it's really growing out. I mean, look at that. It's got a lot of new growth on the inside. I stuck a basil in there. He's taken off. I might clip him off, harvest him for a pesto or something. But he's really doing well. Put thyme in the front, right next to some purple basil and some lettuce right here. I think that's a black seed lettuce. I can't remember. Here's some dill. That's dill. So I kind of did a whole melting pot here, and they're all pretty much going crazy. So I might start to harvest some of it just to get it out of there and thin it out. Gets better air circulation going on. There's another marigold. There's one getting shaded by the San Marzano that I got from seed. Lemon tree. Gonna have to take some drastic measures whenever it gets really cold to keep them alive. Look how big that guy is. A few others over there. He's going pretty crazy. I hit him with a full fish emulsion. He took off. It's lemon balm, I think. Flower, rosemary, dead foxglove that I'm about to tear out of the ground. That's I think one's a spearmint and one's a chocolate. I think that's the chocolate mint. I think it's a spearmint. This is a type of basil. I can't even remember what type, but he's really doing good. I mean, look at that guy. I'm about to start taking some of that. There's another purple basil right there. It doesn't look too purple though. And the sage. Cut a bit off of him, and he's really bushing out after it. And boom, a big old basil. I mean, that guy is just going nuts. I need to get the flowers off of here, really. I mean, they're pretty, but I believe they make the basil go bitter or something. So let's just get rid of them. And then the oregano's going to flower. I don't know if that matters. They're pretty pretty, so I'll leave them there. One more of these. And chive. I think it's a garlic chive. And this oregano is really going nuts. I mean, look at how good he's doing. Just beautiful. And that's a firebush that I need to plant. Another shrub. They're both shrubs. These are my carrots. See how big they're doing? They're huge. And then I got some smaller ones over here. So the bigger ones are over here, and then we got a few smaller ones, and then a few more smaller ones coming up. I need to thin those out though. Oh, otherwise I'm not going to get big old carrots I want. Okay, the latest addition, which is this bed right here. This is brand new. I just put this in on Sunday, and it's for corn and squash and cucumber, and these two bigger plants right here are the okra, and those two over there are cantaloupe. And I just planted them Sunday, I think, so they're starting to take pretty well. That one I actually grew from seed. This one I bought. The rest of this, as you can see, my seedlings are popping up. Those are squash, I think butternut squash or something. Another squash. And then all of these guys are going to be cucumbers for pickles. And there's a lot of them. And I'm going to trellis them out some way, I don't know, this way or up, I'm not quite sure yet. And then these are grapes and raspberries, and a grape and another raspberry that I got off the clearance rack at Lowe's for like $3 a piece. And they're already doing great. I mean, I've only had them for a few days, and I mean, look at all this new growth. I mean, obviously, you know, I'm doing something right. So, that's great. Hopefully, oh, yeah, that's looking good too. Hopefully, one of these days I'll have a lot of berries. And then lastly, hanging strawberry plant. And he's trying. Where is it? There it is. He's trying to give me something. But we will see. He looks pretty healthy though. Well, that concludes my garden. Thank you, and have a nice day.